I quit.
And welcome to another incredible episode of Injustice, a Second
Wow.
Star Studios production
Injustice!
of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We are joined tonight by most of the party, um, and we had a bit of a lame travel session last time, and we're going to have a little bit of a slow, gritty start this time as we jump into some potential shopping. But have some fun stuff planned for the session. Hopefully the party doesn't completely escape all of my machinations. So we're gonna
We
have.
will.
That's
We have
very
and we
likely.
will.
Actually, I've come to count on you for that,
So
Jonathan.
we were
You're
never
so
supposed
reliable.
to leave Iam Daliam.
You were never supposed to leave Liam Daliam, the Southern City. You
If
can
you
just
have,
call it the
if you
Southern
have
City.
any plan, anything planned for us to do here, then yes, we will escape your machinations because we have no intention of staying here. Just to be clear.
Aww.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Mason
Yes.
has kindly volunteered slash been voluntold as the only viable option to give us a recapitulation of last time. I will help you out, but I have to warn you, if I have to step in too many times, I will not reward you. You're here.
I don't think that
I'm
we did
kidding.
that much. I don't. Okay. So last time on Injustice, we kind of wrapped up the morning with the Terra Namata after having cleared the bandit camps. And then we went back to Badger Hill,
Mhm.
aptly named, to tell our fuzzy little friend, man whose name
Camden.
I've forgotten, Camden, about our victory over the bandits. We kind of shored ourselves up and got our zebras, and then made our way finally to our titular destination of this Plains arc, which is Iam Daliam, the port city. Really cool art. Well done, Skip.
There was at least one thing that happened. There was a random encounter. Was it the Blade Stalkers?
Snakies.
Oh, the big snakes.
We had to run
I
away.
do remember that. Yes, they
Because
did not
they
make
were-
any vocal noise, but they like cacophonized with their jangly bits all over the place.
That's yeah. Mhm.
And then we got to EMWM and kind of surveyed the city, had some discussions about what we might want to do, and then realized that if we want to make it to the auction on time, we are going to have to go tomorrow, being today, which we will be starting at the top of, I presume.
Probably not, so we can shop, but close. To
Or maybe.
You could shop
We're
in the
also
evening on the
shopping.
night before as well. I believe that you guys did go to this being a major port city compared to a lot of other places, although it's probably pretty familiar to Vesser, it's similar to Vidrusari, is that um, ships arrive at all times of day, and so businesses tend to have extended hours. So you guys could shop on the evening that you arrive. You did a little bit of investigating into what kinds of ships were available to you down at the harbor, but the city is similar to Vidrusari in that it's a Veonian city, but it is a little bit more traditional. There's less outright displays of magical architecture. It's a little bit more reserved, but it's a nice city. Much
What is
like.
the
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, what is the like status? I didn't ask this last time. Do they have their sigils visible
do.
at all times? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so this is a weird kind of city because it's not the one city that people are allowed to visit. And so there's a distinct division if you are not a Veonian citizen. The docks district is cordoned. Basically, it's not there's not a wall. It's down by the harbor, which is on that kind of landmass side. But people who come to port here can trade, and there are plenty of shops down by the harbor itself, so you don't have to come into the city. But generally, sailors are not permitted to meander around inside the city itself. Now, you all obviously are citizens with scholastic sigils, so you can go where you please, with exception.
So we would know that we would probably be showing ours the whole time we're here.
Yes. Yeah, unless
So
you venture down to, unless you're specifically in the harbor area.
Cool.
So I believe you guys did book rooms at the In Time Dueling Piano Tavern. But yeah, let's make sure that you guys have what you need to do some shopping. You should have. This is the first time you've been in a major civilization that is going to have basically all of the stuff that you might be interested in, and that you have the coin to purchase it.
The levels to use them.
Yeah. So, I didn't assign homework, but if you guys have a general idea of what you're looking for, there's a lot available in EM.EM if you know where to look as far
Up to
as
what level?
equipment. I will say that without effort, you can find up to 5th level items.
Okay.
4th level is where most of the +1 skill item bonuses are. There are a few at 5.
Do you know what
but
kind of item that's gonna
they are huge. So
be? Equipment.
There's
a
a
couple ways to.
there's specifically a
You can filter for if you want to filter for like for the scale potentially. If
you go to equipment at the top, there's on the left there's all equipment, and the very next category is all item bonuses in archives.
Oh.
And when you,
I was in Foundry.
oh yeah, I would advise going to archives and not Foundry for this. For that sheet, I would look for things that don't have a note on them that have because they are the ones that will do it in any instance as opposed to specific ones, unless you're going to specifically use it for those instances.
Yeah.
Sid, I have a question.
Yes, Jerry.
So, I understand that we're using automatic bonus progression or a modified version of it.
Yep.
Do I, as a kineticist, need to worry about getting a gate attenuator, or is that going to be accounted for that? I only ask because, automatic bonus progression, the spellcasters there's not an item for that for spellcasters, and I didn't know what the ruling was for kineticists.
What is a gate attenuator?
It does the same thing that the +1 strike room does, but it does it for the what's it called? The things that I do, the impulse
like the
attacks and stuff.
channel element attack.
Yeah.
And the reason why it matters is that you progress at a different level scale. Is that why you press like a level after us typically, right? Is that why?
I would. Well, yes, but there, I know that item. I know that when I was looking up the stuff for Kinesis, it said that is something to be aware of. So around, not the exact same time, but around the same time that runes would be acquired is the same time as around the same time. But I know it is typically a level after.
You will need to find a gate attenuator.
And that's a level 5 item?
It is a level 3 item for the regular one.
Okay.
It is 60 gold pieces.
Okay.
They are a little bit more uncommon, not mechanically, but lore-wise. But you're able to, after some diligent shopping around, find a shop that is willing to sell you one.
Okay. Do we have 60 gold pieces?
Do you have 60 gold pieces? I mean, party.
That no.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Tavaros.
I'm interested in maybe a mage's hat.
A mage's hat?
I also am interested in the mage's hat, but I want mine to be a pirate hat.
I would like mine to be a tiara.
A
What do you
diadem,
see?
if you will.
A diadem. Also, I was interested in spells.
Who'd have thunk it?
Cameron,
Yes,
I'm
Cameron.
glad that you were interested in spells at all
Uh,
times.
so someone needs to be right, Jerry. It's not really a tabletop RPG if someone's not constantly pestering the dungeon master for more spells.
Absolutely.
Normally, see,
Absolutely.
Jerry is just proud of you because you've spiritually taken up what he does in every other campaign. Um, I can't catch a break. Yeah, Mage's Hat, totally available. It's 50 gold pieces. You can find, they come in a variety of styles. You just pick one that looks like what you like, and you can buy that. Just need to deduct that money from the party funds.
How much? I mean, before I look, how much I need to see, like, because. Okay, cool. We could blow all the money very quickly right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure if we all.
Bearing in mind that you will likely need to purchase passage.
Yeah, that's why I'm. We could blow the money right now very easily. That's what I was.
How much
Giving
is
warning
that?
to myself. Yes, I was. It is easy to do that. We should not do that.
The only thing I'd be really interested in is a concealed sheath.
A concealed
I think.
sheath.
Hmm.
Are we able to limit this based on level on Archives of Nethys?
So if you go to all equipment, and go to, I don't know where you're at. I may wait there. You're looking at equipment, right?
Yes, I was on the link that Sid sent.
Yeah. I am
So
not.
then I just clicked all equipment.
Okay, cool. We're on the same page then.
Excellent.
Show filters and options is
Mm.
in the middle of the page, just underneath the search bar.
Yes, I see. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
There are two things that I would suggest. You can do level
Okay.
here, and you can do you can
Skill?
set where you want it to be. You can also pick the skill, and rarity is the other one too. You can just click common and make it easier for yourself.
Right.
Okay. And then you said where you want it to be?
Huh?
Sorry, what?
Isn't that, what did you say? How rare? Oh, rare.
Rarities. Yes, rarities.
Where? I
Yeah,
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
like wolves and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There's Sid actually has built Archives of Nethys, and he has actually built the cities here instead. That's
Yeah.
why he didn't share. He
Yeah,
built
of course.
it into
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
rarities. Sorry, excuse me. Just next
That
to skills.
makes sense. I was like, well, I want it to be in the city we're in. That's where I want it to be. Got it. Okay, cool. Excellent. I love this. Okay.
I would suggest us all looking if you for a +1 skill item thing.
I
Personally,
actually don't want.
or
I'm not gonna get that. What I was looking at. What is this menacing accessory room?
Okay, I'm gonna add, guys. I'm gonna take 50 GP out of the party funds and add a mage's hat to me. But
What's
it's
a
really a
mage's hat?
mage's diadem. A
Wait,
mage's
am I?
hat. This hat comes in many forms, such as a colorful turban or a pointy hat with a brim, and is adorned with symbols or runes. It grants you a +1 item bonus to Arcana checks, and allows you to cast the Prestidigitation cantrip as an arcane innate cantrip.
Excellent.
Always a good cantrip to have.
I think that I'm taking the charlatan's gloves.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me. I apologize. I'm not taking anything.
Would it be under armor or equipment? I guess equipment.
It should be under equipment. And
Okay.
if not, you can when you get to the search bar, take out any filter
Take all
and
of your
just search
filters
it.
out and just start typing. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
This looks like it's a. Oh, it's legacy content.
What?
There are some legacy content things.
What is it?
It looks like it's a rune.
Yeah, there's some
yeah,
like
yeah,
the Fang
there are-
rune. I don't know if the Fang Rune would be at all interesting to you. I think it lets you turn into a wolf if you're holding the
It
weapon.
is intimidation checks to coerce others, and not just intimidation checks. Just to.
What is coercion? Like trying to get money or information?
Coercion, it would
Uh,
be social
there's a
encounter. Social encounter strictly.
But
Like
does information, like
intimidation.
trying to get information from somebody,
if
count
you
as
follow
that?
the
Sure.
yeah,
It just doesn't count for demoralize, for example.
Sure. Yeah. I
there's a
I think.
specific link for what coerce does if you want to if you
Oh
like
yeah.
in that
Gotcha.
link if you follow it. So I don't know the answer to your question, but there is the answer right there.
I would
Yeah.
say that because I don't really delve too deeply into the social mechanics, I like to do more organic role playing, that it would be basically any non-combat intimidation check.
How come I can't
Oh,
add it
okay.
as the treasure?
Um,
I
I
don't
think
know.
that would be good. A menacing,
In the
menacing.
in the stash,
Yeah.
you have to take it and put it in your character sheet and then delete it because that's how it works.
How do you take it?
Go have your character sheet open
I do.
and drag like the gold pieces from one and onto your sheet, and
I'm
it
gonna
should give you a
drag
prompt.
platinum. I'm
5
gonna take
platinum.
5 platinum.
Yep, that also works.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
And
And then I can delete those.
yeah, and then just or don't
Oh,
use it. You never know.
I did the wrong direction. Hold
Well,
on.
that would be mean.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
want to do that. I don't want to. The economy of
Um,
this game is actually.
Oh, I did forget to mention. This is somewhat super important. Uh, Oleander. You notice, takes you a couple days to realize it. It just kind of like in the course of packing up your gear and unpacking your gear, your original Minor Arcana Tarot card falls out
Oh yeah, no,
of your bag.
I presume that's the. Wait, hold on. Is that the one that I used?
Yes, you used it and it is now back.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. I feel like you just told me two different things now.
You used it and now it is back. You did not know before that it's like a once a week item. It's not.
Got it.
You
Sorry,
don't,
when
you
you
don't use it and
remind
then
me,
it's gone forever.
I thought you said that it made it sound like it fell out of my pack. I heard you wrong, I think.
Yeah, no. I didn't
I
describe
thought
that very well. So
yeah.
like originally you had taken the card and transformed it into a
Mm.
scroll, and then you used the scroll.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
after some time after having used it, the card returns to you, so you can do that again.
Got you. Awesome.
Theoretically indefinitely, once a
Awesome, because I did delete that.
week. Yeah,
What are
go get that back.
Spell hearts.
The one that gives you 90 platinum does not return after a week.
Aw. But so to do
Could
the thing that I'm asking about, I want to go and search for a spell and drag the spell to my sheet.
That's right.
Okay. In my item section though.
Yes, onto your item section. You have a question, Jer?
Can I ask someone to do me a favor? I would like to have a +1 to my athletics checks,
You
but
would
I
like a
don't know which
lifting
item
belt.
does that.
It's a lifting belt.
Sure.
It's one of the lifting belt is one of the items at least. It also can help make you make things weightless. I had literally just read this, so this is the only one that I was familiar with. That I thought somebody else would ask about.
Let's.
It is a level 4 item.
Yeah. Okay.
Do the hand wraps not count as clothing?
How do you mean? In context of what?
The menacing rune says it has to be appended to a article of clothing that you're wearing. I don't see it on the list of property rune, of like available property runes for.
It is
Runes
not-
can be inscribed on hand wraps, though.
Yes, but perhaps not this one. But I can put it on my armor,
I
my
think
leather
that-
armor.
Oh shit! I just closed.
Hand wraps. Foundry treats them like a
I
weapon.
didn't see weapon. It said unarmed.
But it's still probably. But Foundry probably treats it like a weapon.
It's a yeah. Its item category is weapon, as far as Foundry is concerned. So it's.
But yeah. So just you can attune it to whatever, but we can know that it's on your hand. I think that generally too. There is something close to that that is a weapon. That is a weapon rune.
Can I
Because-
get a
Red?
symbol
Well, I
of
don't
conflict?
see. I don't see it in the armor runes either. Hold on. I'm gonna- Sorry, what'd you say, Chavis?
It's like, can I get a symbol of conflict?
What does that do?
What is that?
This tarnished necklace can be attuned by someone who is holy or unholy. When you attune to it, it transforms into your deity's religious symbol or a personal symbol. If you don't have a deity, you receive a +1 item bonus to religion and a +1 circumstance bonus to save against holy and unholy relics. Can activate for 2 actions once per day, and either cast Bane or Bless. The counteract DC is 18. Counteract modifier is +8. You must be holy or unholy.
Yes, what level is it?
It is level 4.
Yeah, you
I'm
just need
in as
to...
well.
Oh, what's the source?
The GM core page 296.
Oh. Okay. What was it called again?
Symbol of conflict. Symbol of conflict.
Conflict.
My mage's hat is not actually adding a +1 item bonus to Arcana checks.
Hold on.
I don't think.
So it won't show up on your... Have you tried to roll an Arcana check?
I just did, yeah.
When you click on Arcana...
Uh-huh.
Oh. Hold on. Mage's hat. Yeah. Worn. Headwear. Worn.
I am currently wearing.
Yes, I see. Hmm. Two Arcana checks and allows you to cast Prestidigitation Cantrip. Details. Rules. Mage's hat +1 item bonus to Arcana.
Oh, I don't see accessory rune as an option in Foundry. Maybe that's it.
Effects. Yeah, that's weird.
Accessory runes are a separate category from fundamental and property runes. Can only be applied to items without the invested trait, and any item with an accessory rune gains the invested trait.
That's
Maybe
why
that's legacy.
that,
Yeah, that would be why, but I still don't know why I can't put it on my armor though.
Why do you have Pursue a Lead, Cameron? Did you add all of the exploration options to your character sheet?
Huh?
We're deleting this. Okay, that's a class-specific ability. You don't have that.
I think for menacing, I
Huh?
think just pull menacing onto your character sheet, Mason.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Everything that I'm looking at seems to say it should be.
It should be a rune, right?
I'm not talking to you. I'm
Oh.
not solving your problem right this instant.
That'd
It
be
may be,
nice.
but it isn't. It just isn't, is what I'm telling. It isn't. They don't have
I-
that as a thing. It isn't that important that it's a rune because it's not applying to your. It's not applying anything to that.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to roll an Arcana check again. Get ready.
All right. Okay, I'm so ready. Nope, it's not
Still
adding it.
not calculating it.
Because
Huh.
what it should do is, you don't have anything else that's giving you an item bonus. When you click it, that kind of dialogue pops up. It's got all those on/off toggles. One of those
Yes.
on/off toggles should say Mage Hat.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's not there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, one of them is Seer Elf, but it's crossed out.
Yeah, well,
That's
probably because
specific
it's
condition problem.
probably
What?
because you only get it on a very specific thing, and it's up to you to turn it on or off when that thing is happening. I don't know what it's on. I have to go to your ancestry features and see.
Hold on, I'm gonna look. Seer Elf. I'll pull it up in archives.
Yeah. I'm gonna delete your mage's hat.
You get. Wait, hey.
I'm
You get a.
gonna-
I pay for that. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to checks to identify magic and to decipher writing of a magical nature. Those are the. When I
Okay.
get a +1 for seer.
So yeah, you'll have to remember that, unfortunately, because I won't.
That's. I probably won't either. What's +1?
Everything. +1's so big. Whole game is built around +1.
I don't have identify spell though, do I? Identify
Do you not have that
magic?
reaction? Recognize spell reaction when
I'm
one is being
pretty
cast?
sure I do have it. Yeah, I
do.
do have it. You're right.
So don't forget to
Alright.
add a +1
Somebody
to that.
take.
Wait, identify magic is an exploration.
Yes. It takes 10 minutes is what that effectively means.
Titties. I
But
didn't realize that.
Not the recognize spell reaction.
No, that doesn't take 10 minutes. That would be
Identify magic is more like
silly.
there's something magical here. I need to
Identify it.
figure it out. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Did what you did work?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that. Again, for now, we'll just have to remember that that is
Hang on.
happening.
I'm gonna. Type is required.
Can someone take 9 platinum from the stash? Because I'm struggling.
It's an item bonus.
It is an item bonus, yes.
Boom goes the dynamite. I fixed it.
How?
Look at.
I clicked on the +11 and it brought up all the different bonuses and then you can add a modifier and so I just did it.
Oh, cool. So you just have to remember that.
I just brute forced it. So if I ever take the mage's hat off, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. More likely is that when we get to like level 12 and you want the mage's hat greater,
I'll just have to adjust.
I'll have to adjust it. But or
it's
the
really
other
gonna be the mage's diadem. Can I rename it? Actually, that's what I want to do.
The
I'm
mage's
going
crystal
to
hat.
preemptively just give AJ the healer's gloves, and in case we forget to do this for him, I'm gonna buy him an item, and if they're all about 50 gold, real right around there. So if we need to change that, I just to go ahead and have that, and that's a thing that I feel like he might be interested in.
Okay. Chavis.
Diadem of Ravenclaw.
For the symbol of conflict, we didn't resolve this.
Because don't take 9 platinum.
I'm sorry. Because it is an uncommon item, I need you to roll a check to search around for it.
Okay.
What's the gather information is the actual feature that you're using here. So if you have something that says you get bonuses on gather information, otherwise it's a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Healer's gloves are 80 GP.
We ride.
Where's the spell list for wizard?
Sarah,
got it.
Unfortunately,
I will session reroll. Because I already put it on my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not better.
Titties.
Oh well.
You might have better luck with this in a different nation. Bayonia is vehemently anti-religious, being the ancestral home of the Veo themselves.
Find another item.
Who were
the next 10 to 15.
Who were tyrannical gods. People of Bayonia tend to believe more in logic and science and scholarly pursuits, and look down on those who rely on fate. And then Cameron, spells.
Yes.
Any common basically any common arcane spells of up to rank 3 can easily be found.
Rank 3. Oh man, but I can't cast those yet.
No.
Hmm.
But you could also inadvertently easily burn through a lot of gold. And a lot of our time going over all of the very many spells that are in that.
I will take one of each, please. No.
If you want me to just randomly roll some and give you some options, if that would just help you better, I could do that.
I am interested in entangling flora. That seems helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Will. What should I be looking for?
Oh no.
Will doesn't play
This is where you
spellcasters in
don't have me.
Pathfinder.
I don't play spellcasters in I know like
Gary.
Go to RPG Bot.
I'm glad that you have come to see me on this day of my daughter's birthday.
What should
Do you
I
want
be looking
damage
for?
spells?
I like damage spells. I like AoE and control spells also. I was looking at entangling flora, which would be helpful for control and AoE.
That's a rank 2 spell, so that's 12 gold pieces if you want to add that.
Okay.
But also, bear in mind, arcane spells are sold as scrolls.
So I'd have to learn.
You have to learn it, but you don't destroy the scroll in the process of learning it and adding it to your spell list. So it could also later be handed off to a different caster in your party, so that they can also have it, or you could use it instead of a spell slot.
Yeah.
So it's a really good proposition to buy spell scrolls.
Let me think on this.
Okay.
Which ones I want. How much are cantrips?
Cantrips.
I think they are not available. I'm not mistaken.
They don't come in spell scrolls. Yeah. We could talk cantrips if you want. If you find something that you really want. I would say that it's probably going to cost the same as a as a first rank scroll, so 4 gold pieces.
Okay. Got it.
Remember that unlike in 5th edition, while you can add as many cantrips as you want to your spell list, you still prepare them daily, so you still only have a limited number at any given time.
Yes.
In 5th edition, you can't get extra cantrips because it's game breaking, because you know all of your cantrips at all times. So
yeah. Okay. Got it. Let me think on this about what I would like to get.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to buy any 3rd rank spells because I won't be able to use them for 2 levels or 5 months.
Those are 30 gold pieces
Fair.
per as well. So.
Oh, so they're also expensive. Great.
Does anyone want any more time shopping?
I'm gonna have to forego the item this time, but we'll get him next time.
No, I feel like I'm gonna forget menacing a lot, but when I remember, it's probably.
If it makes sense, do we want to move? Everybody's stuff was between 50 and 90 gold. Do we just want to move? If you didn't buy an item,
Yeah, we
you
could
just want to
do
move
that.
60 gold to to Saradwin's personal stash.
That's fine.
Just try and be equitable.
But like something like healer's gloves for you also wouldn't be bad. But if you don't want them, that's also.
He does have the baton, but he has to be holy.
Oh yeah. That's the. I forgot we did have that. I forgot about that item altogether. You already have the.
Just to confirm, did people add those? Did someone add those 2 items to mine?
No, because I don't have permissions to. I tried to.
Gate attenuator, that's 60 gold pieces. I'll add it if someone will take the gold out.
Yep, and I've taken the gold out for the lifting belt already too.
Gaten. You ate her
Get the
of the
lifting belt.
regular variety.
Sweet. As
And
well.
lifting belt. Lifting belt is 80 gold.
But it's worth it.
Cam, if you change that from just wait, let me see. Is this on
Huh?
Elite all platinum.
athletics checks? Okay, let's see. Is this working for Jerry? Strength +1.
Mine didn't look like it was working either.
Huh.
Which is a
Item
reason.
bonuses
It,
are not working.
yeah, I think it's a recent thing with
It could
something.
have to do
Oh,
with upgrade to foundries that are new. Foundry's new. Yeah, okay, it's not working for you either, Jay, but anyway.
but you have them on your sheet though.
Alright. As you guys finish shopping, it's later in the evening. You guys did take a chance to go down and look at the harbor, a couple of the ships. Just doing some quick checking around, you discovered that many of the ships are spoken for, not taking on additional passengers. You did manage to locate 2 ships that would potentially be taking on passengers. You'll have to inquire with... I guess you could do it tonight if you guys are all done shopping, you've enjoyed the city, and you want to go and approach the ships. The crews are probably away from the ships at the time because they're on land leave. You could also check again in the morning. Your choice. Okay. If not, you guys do have rooms, so heading back to the inn time as you all make your way to your various rooms and enjoy the evening. You sleep pretty well. Wake up the following day. It is the 16th day of Labrin. It is Moon's Day. Did you add Kai's items?
Yes.
Okay.
I had
Alright.
permission for his sheet.
As you all awaken on the following morning, knowing that the timeline is tight, you need to imminently depart Iamdal Liam and make your way to Ganfar Collective. You all gather down in the common room, which is... It's got that kind of weird, like, club with the lights on vibe. It's very... very different in the daylight, without all the atmosphere and the music playing. But there is tea available, but they don't serve like a full breakfast. And you all are head out into the city of Iamdal Liam. Who's taking lead? What's the plan? What's the play? You guys tell me what you're doing. That's generally how we play, right?
Sarajoin is going to, in the morning, is going to wake up, put his, get his armor all decorated and shined.
Armor all.
Yeah, armor all over him, just all over his body. Gonna brush
And then
his
he's gonna
hair,
put his armor
brush his
on.
teeth. Then he's gonna go downstairs and try to find a breakfast of some toast and some honey, maybe some fruit,
Yeah.
and a cup of coffee. And he's usually up a little bit earlier when he's not taking watch, so he's gonna be downstairs waiting for his compatriots to wake up.
Just across the small square here on the main street of the mainland is the coffee shop / inn called Sangua de Legume, which, unlike the inn time, does serve a variety of continental items for breakfast and an excellent cup of coffee. So after a quick jaunt over, you come back with a wooden plate piled with toast, cream cheese, honey, some fresh fruit, and a cup of coffee. You're sitting
Is there
downstairs in the mostly empty common room of the inn time when the rest of your party begins to trickle down the large main staircase from the upper levels.
I don't know
Good
where
morning.
Kitani slept.
On the rooftop. Remember there's a rooftop garden?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was this place. Good morning.
morning, everyone? I trust you all slept well.
Sure.
Moderately. Before we move forward, I am gonna buy the spell scroll for entangling Flora.
Okay. I believe that is 12 gold pieces.
Excellent. I'm just gonna.
What's
Take
your
it.
party stash looking like, team?
We got 135 GP, 5 silver pieces, and 38 platinum pieces. So I'm gonna
Still
take 12 gold.
Would anyone mind if I took 25, did 25 more gold and bought another item? I'll use 25 of mine for it. I didn't realize I had more gold in my character sheet.
Go for it.
Cool, cool, cool. I'll have a Will Turner from the end
Sure.
of the first Pirates movie, uh, swashbuckler hat. That
Hat.
is
Okay.
a mage's hat as well.
Okay. Okay.
Because I want.
It's like I hadn't gotten to the noun yet. You just have a Will Turner. Got it.
Yeah, sorry. I'd already said I wanted a mage's hat earlier, and I forgot that I'd not finished that thought then. And subtract 25 out of the party fund.
Yes.
So we have 98 gold pieces.
Okay, perfect.
We also are those healing potions where they're supposed to be?
No.
Are they've been taken, right?
Mm,
If
I
they
don't-
have, I have not taken one, so I
Okay.
can't speak to that.
I actually think that could be true. We might not have done that at the end of the last session. Well, not the beginning
you
of the
got
last
these
session.
from Camden. Yeah, just last session.
Oh,
So
what happened? The gold just changed a whole lot. I did the wrong thing. That's what happened.
you left
20.
25 in place instead. You
Yeah, I did
should
that.
have left 98. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll
Well, no,
do it.
well, no. Let me move it back. I'm gonna move it back. I still have it on my sheet,
Okay.
so I will put it back. What's? Oh, I'm not gonna ask that question. That's a dumb question.
All right.
It's a more subtle hat than that, but it's still a hat nonetheless.
A hat, nonetheless.
Look, I made a hat where there never was a hat.
Unlike Theodosius's mage's hat, it is a quintessential classic Gandalf hat.
Oh, Theodosius, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're all in the common room. Kai comes down, kind of peeking at Saradwin's plate full of fruit. Gives him a questioning eyebrow raise.
Saradrin just pushes the plate towards him.
Kai helps himself to the fruit.
So, Oleander, any ideas about purchasing passage on a ship?
Well, we heard they're both. There were two ships heading in that direction, and I haven't heard bad things about either of them, but I've not heard much about either of them realistically. I think we should take a look and see what we have. Better with a bit of the light instead of. And you can make any ship look terrible or good enough in the dark. I say we move to the harbor.
Follow your lead.
All right. Leaving the inn and the main square here, you make your way down to the harbor district, passing by the patrolled watch stations that are on all the streets that head into the city. Sort of checkpoint, choke point stations where people are making sure that anyone who enters the MWM is a citizen. As you exit out into the harbor, Topros immediately turns off his sigil. As this is no longer technically an area where you have to display it. And you all head down towards the row of ships that are docked at the bay here. The first ship that you come to is a large, fat, slow shipping vessel. It's freight. There are people just crawling all about it. It's almost like an overturned anthill. As you approach from the docks, there's a bosun bellowing orders at people. Hurry up, gents! Haven't got all day! And how can I help you?
Sorry, I found why the solution to the rune thing. My bad. Look passage to what's the place we're
The
going?
Ganfar Collective.
Looking to go to the Ganfar Collective, or as close as we can get to it.
Ganfar. He gives you a look. Yeah. Sorry, we don't make port at the Ganfar Collective.
But you are going that way, and you're not going far from port.
Our next stop is Layansport. That's in Bangladesh. It's way past the Glasslands. Faster to walk if you're headed to Ganfar.
That
Now, if there's nothing else.
About it. Sorry, why don't you make port at the Ganfar Collective?
Looking at you, I guess you still have your sigil up.
Naturally.
He is not a native, he's not a citizen, but he does recognize the elaborate nature of your sigil and kind of... Begging your pardon, miss. It's not the sort of place that civilized traders come to port. Now, if there's nothing further, I've got a busy morning. And he begins to continue bellowing orders, actually walking over to help a scrawny-looking ship hand.
Before he walks away, Kidani goes, "Yes, actually, I'm sorry. Hello."
He has walked away. Are you running after him?
you look to me.
I mean,
Alan,
you kind of
like,
explained him walking away without letting us like jump in. I would have like.
He's in a hurry.
Away. Okay.
You can, but he's gonna mostly try and ignore you. He knows what you guys are trying
Sure.
to do, and he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can
I
chase
have
after
a
him.
29 sigil, and I will run after him.
You're also like 3 feet tall and leaf person.
Yeah. Sure. If you are not going, surely you know somebody who is. I mean, do sailors not talk?
Do I look like I associate with pirates and cutthroats?
Yes.
He's right, a little bit you do.
Tell us which ship to go
personal.
to, please. Kidani pulled out a gold. Maybe? Huh?
Takes the gold. You'll be hard-pressed to find anyone here at EMWM who will admit to docking at the Ganfar Collective. And I didn't lie. My ship's not going there. But if you're interested in going there yourself, if you continue these inquiries, I'd be a little quieter about it. Puts the gold coin in his pocket and walks away.
Okay. Okay. And he goes back. Well, it sounds like we do not want to walk ship to ship, asking if people are going to where we are headed. Perhaps there is some sort of connection that you might have, Oleander, or some underground
No, but
something.
I can resell one though. I have something that might work.
Okay.
And we'll go
We'll
to the
follow you.
second ship we were suggested. We were given a couple of ships. Right, we were told that we had an
There
idea,
were
didn't we?
2 ships that
Yeah.
were leaving port today.
Hmm. Got it.
Um,
Well, I will go to the other one because
Mhm.
that's we're
the
not gonna
second one
ask
is
around.
down near the very end of the docks. It's
Mm.
it's a tall ship. Looks like it'd be a little bit faster. It is outfitted for naval combat. It has armor, has places where like mages could shoot spells from inside, almost like arrow slits. A lot of the people that you see on board are in fact equipped with a bow. And it is also kind of in a hive sort of state, getting ready to leave. To the left of this final, kind of in the surf in the bay, there are a couple of people with fishing nets, like tossing out into the bay itself on the beside the harbor. There's not anyone immediately like accessible who's just like on the docks at this time. There are people moving quickly, but no one who looks like they're necessarily in charge. You just kind of like walk up and accost
Yep.
someone.
Yeah. Is the quartermaster available?
Who is asking?
My name is. I don't have a last name for this this personality, but I do have a last name. It's
Great.
Leo last name. Sorry, I don't have. I've
Oh,
been thinking
okay.
about this. You asked a question during. I meant to say this too. You asked a question during the weekend. But did he go by Oleander? In the
Oh.
so this
In your
is this is
pirate days, in
the
your
answer is
mercenary
no.
days. Okay.
Didn't he? Uh, my name is Leonard. But I go by Leo. And I'm a member of the Alabaster Fleet, looking for passage, trying to get where my main ship is, and was hoping maybe my friends and I could book passage to a journey there. We have the coin,
Hmm.
and trying to find our way.
One moment. As he walks away.
Do I watch him like go back to work, or does he actually go and talk
He
to someone?
he walks up onto the ship.
Okay.
A few moments later,
I don't know if this will work.
burly man with mutton chops comes down the dock. I understand that you're looking to book passage. Where is it that you're headed?
We're heading to the southeast, along the coast. If you would like to talk business, I'd be more inclined in less open air. You understand the business uh, of the Alabaster Fleet can be
You're a
not
fleet
everyone's.
member?
Am indeed.
Fine, come on
I,
board then.
that's I laugh because this is exactly the kind. Like, yep, cool.
Yeah, the Alabaster fleet has a reputation of being
Yeah,
like,
but also, yeah, I'll spit at you, but come on,
yeah.
you have the money, probably.
Is this like a Dune thing where spitting is a sign of respect?
No, not at all.
Let's take it that way.
He
Oleander is.
leads you up onto the dock of this kind of battle-hardened ship. It is painted blue with gold lettering. Um, it is called it's called the Regal. As you make your way aboard, he takes you back to a small room, not the captain's quarters, but kind of in the tower of the ship. Well, so tell me where it is you are looking to go. You describe some place in the Glasslands?
No. I've been taking my shore leave, and I've heard my ship is in the Ganfar Collective, and I figured it'd be better to mention it not on the port, not on dock itself.
Poor stranded little alabaster fleetling looking to catch his ship at the Gamfar.
Effectively.
We could stop there. It is not too far out of our way. Is there are 6 of you? I'm sure we could come to some kind of arrangement. 100 gold each.
Best friend actually starts laughing.
His face sours at that. If you're not interested, you can swim there yourself. Seems to me I am your only option. But we leave at noon today. You are welcome to come back if you...
Do we even have that much money?
No.
We did.
Forgive me, sir. I thought that what you were saying was clearly a joke.
It seems you
For
have...
100 gold, for 100 gold apiece, I would expect private quarters for each one of us, as well as meal service 3 times a day.
Better off, I think, to hire a teleporter then.
It would cost about the same, yes.
Yes, but will you find someone in EMWM who will teleport you to Gafar? Feel free to shop around. I am going to be your best offer.
Yes, and we both know that offer is
Oh,
far too
ridiculous?
steep even. Yes. Remember,
Perhaps so. How
long
desperate
is
are
the
you?
trip going to be? Do we know?
like 29 days, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it's something close to that. It's almost a month.
Why don't you take some time to think about it? And as long as you arrive back before noon, I'm happy to take you aboard. Now, I'm a very busy man.
Very well. Thank you for
Of
your
course.
generosity. Truly, it is to a degree. Your name again, so I can ask for when we return.
I am Monsieur Charles. Guess how you spell Charles. Do it.
Mm.
I
don't want to know how to.
H
No, I'm kidding.
AUR
I don't want to know how a
LES.
fantasy French person spells an English name.
It was a French name first. Well, it was a Roman name first.
Charlemagne.
Yes, exactly.
Careless.
So, as you all leave the Regal and head down the docks, you notice a pair of figures who are watching you. One of them throws her net and heads out into the surf. The other kind of chuckles. He's watching you somewhat intently, but He
They
picks up
laugh
his-
at us, or they
Yeah.
laugh
Oh
at
yeah, he's laughing at you.
somebody throwing a net. Oh, okay.
What kind of individuals?
He he's a tall man. He's got blue skin and dark blue hair, bright green eyes. He is an Undine, which is the aquatic water elemental variant of the elemental humanoids. Standing in the surf up to his knees.
There's a definite shift in Oleander's attitude. Alright. So there's a joke then.
Oh.
As we walk down as I'm walking down the plank closer to where they're at.
No, y'all just look like a bunch of koi fish in the catfish pond.
Oh, fuck.
He starts pulling his net in.
Koi fish and a catfish. Actually, most of us feel like long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs.
What the hell's a rocking chair?
It's a chair that rocks. It's very self-explanatory.
Oh, rock as in to and fro, not like minerals and shit.
They do make those as well. But
The chair you sit at while you're chiseling.
anyway,
the young woman who is clearly his twin comes over and starts slapping him over the head. Sin, you leave those poor folk alone. No, God damn it, Sybil, I was being nothing but polite. Yeah, and I bet it was raining up too. Get your ass over here. Oh, would y'all tell her I was doing nothing but being nice?
You told us we looked like fish that did not belong in another feces location.
Why do I feel like Sid's got a list of sayings in a Word doc that he's reading?
So if you've ever met our father, it's kind of a legacy thing.
Well, shit. I was just trying to warn them they might get taken advantage of, since they look like outsiders. Except for him, he looks like he got some sea legs.
I nudged Toperos, like, yeah, they're talking about you. Oh no, okay.
Sybil comes over, gets a little bit closer. Look, I'm sorry about him. If he tried to sell you anything, this is your one chance opportunity for a 100% refund. I'll take it off your hands. I didn't do nothing, Sybil.
he didn't try to sell us anything yet.
Good. Look, I was just doing a bit of eavesdropping. Sounds like they're trying to get somewhere less than favorable around these parts. She looks back at you. Is that so?
Sorry,
Well,
your name is Sybil and...
And my brother here, Sen. Sensible. Look, our parents had a real sense of humor.
Sybil and Sensible.
No. He's Sen and I'm Sybil.
Oh, I see. I see. Yes, quite clever.
I'm not. You're not the only one whose family had. Sorry, you're not the only one whose family had a sense of humor.
Well, Sen, since you were dropping eaves, it's pretty clear you know where we're headed.
I guess.
Is a supportive call that you're familiar with?
Me and my sister is what you might call logistics experts at moving to all sorts of places other folks might deem inappropriate.
Excellent.
They might call you that, or they do call you that.
Well, it depends on how smart they are.
Fair point. That could go either direction.
Probably goes both. It probably does go both directions too. Like, there are probably some people who are too dumb to realize that they are, but also like they're too dumb to realize that it's bad. Oh, I don't like it. That statement. He said a couple things that like it got to me. Like, I don't understand what he meant.
I put some tokens on the board to represent these characters.
Oh, nice. Sybil, Sen. I think that we should dispense with the subterfuge.
Well, I can't agree more. Me and my brothers here is just making a little bit of money on the side, catching some shrimp here in the float. But we might be convinced to join y'all for a beverage
That sounds wonderful.
if there's business to be done.
We are on a bit of a crunch in time to get there, but I have a feeling moving through water might be your forte.
Oh, we'll get you there awful quick.
I don't like the sound of that. It also really do. I say it just like that too. Like he breaks his like he's like, yeah, okay, cool. We should. If you know a place, I'd love to talk business.
All right. Sin looks down at his net full of shrimp. Oh, hell. Just cuts it loose as they start climbing in, rolling up the nets. They throw them into a tackle box, and they lead you up into the harbor area to a warehouse. Looks like very little activity on the outside. There's some boxes being moved, large indiscriminate crates. Heading around the back of the warehouse, there's a set of stairs that goes underground to like a basement cellar. They lead you down, open the doors, and you hear the sound of revelry coming from inside. And totally unmarked, there's a little diner. Like it's got like a 24-hour diner feel. It's for sailors who know where this place is at, who might be all kind of not jet lagged, but sea lagged from travel, getting it at all random times. But you're able to find down here, there's probably about 23 patrons or so and some servers running around. A fair amount of alcohol being tossed around for 10 a.m., but such is the clientele. And you all head over to a booth and sit down. The waitress brings over 8 tankards of room temperature piss yellow ale. This is just it's not only is it the only thing they serve, it's assumed that everybody who sits down wants one. So they bring it out, and immediately Sin passes over the 3 copper it costs for 8 ales of this caliber, and the server walks away. Sybil turns to him. What was the extra copper for? Well, you pay them extra, they leave you alone more.
Oh my.
This is the only place in town where you can get 2 beers for 1 copper. I've never tried to order just one. I reckon well. Anyway.
You basically need to drink 2 to make it worth it, even anyway.
And this stuff is like, it is room temperature natty. Mostly flat too.
Vestrin raises an eyebrow and kind of looks at the tankard.
If you don't want it, I'll have it. And he puts his back.
Sarajwin knees.
Vestrin kind of snaps out of it and grabs the handle of the tankard and sort of does like
bleary smile. Yeah, watery smile. Well, now let's talk business. This is Sybil now. Clearly the brains. Sounds like y'all looking to head to Gaffer.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. The gentleman on the Regal.
Swine.
I
would not
quite
be
agree.
an inaccurate descriptor.
He sought to charge us 100 gold pieces each passage.
Ooh, and y'all were gonna pay? Shit.
Hell no.
We'll take it for 90 each then. Oh.
My reaction was exactly the same as yours. I laughed in his face.
Well, so happens y'all is in luck. My brother and I headed that way. We don't exactly sail under any sort of registered vehicle. Uh, Not to mince words, we're smugglers. We can
Right.
move awfully quick. We'll
We-
go along the coast. We got a little sloop, but she's fast.
How many days travel?
To Gaffer? Hold on.
Thought you were about to be like 8 hours.
All right, not quite that fast.
With that accent, it sounds like you're saying gaffer, like
It's not an
Sam's old
accent.
gaffer.
You can ask
Yeah.
her about it. She is saying Gaffer.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to ask her, that's a
Kijani goes,
Look, yeah.
I cannot help but notice. Are you saying gaffer?
well, yeah.
You are not putting an in before
Well,
the
shit.
N.
Only foreigners, city folks say Ganfar. Look,
Well, I am
First,
a
Louisville.
foreigner.
first note of business. If you want to sound like you know where you at, don't say Ganfar. It's Gaffertown.
Yeah.
Always
do
has
I
been.
have to do the? Do I have to do the?
How has no one ever
At
corrected
the
me
end?
when I was there?
Alternatively,
You later like have a realization like, wait, is that like he's having to like, are you
And you immediately
you-
answer your own question, realizing that people who live there like to know who is not from there.
Mm.
Do I say gaffa? Do I have to gaffer?
Ooh, I
I
don't
do
like
not-
that.
I do not do those. Do not do those sounds.
Gaffa Town.
Gaffa.
Gafferton.
We are going to
No. Now you done
again
fucked it up.
Gafferton. So you are from this Gaffa.
Mm, sort of a almost there. We can probably almost do that, but sort
Gaffa.
I do not know if I can do that any shorter.
of different
Gaffa.
A.
alternatively,
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you
it's
picked the
you
wrong
could just
A.
not
That last one
say
is the
it.
wrong one. Gaffa.
G
The way I
Vegas.
let it fall. The last one fall off, and you're probably close enough that no one will notice. Or
He
you're
like
out.
sits down and like looks down and kind of like loses the conversation. He's like, Gaffa.
I'm over here doing some math. Hold on just a second.
Not quick maths.
Not quick math. Really quite slow math. Let's see, because I'm bad at it. I'm pulling my calculator here on the computer. Hold on just a minute now.
Carry the 1.
No, I ain't carrying shit. It's 6 miles to a hex.
Yes.
I thought it was 16 miles to a hex.
That seems like an unreasonable United States-based, randomly chosen number to make a.
Just remember, all of the United States-based measurements were once British.
That's true. No,
That's what I was gonna say.
there's 6 to a hex because
The hex.
no. You can move
Because
3 in a
there's-
day, and that's 18 miles is the standard travel speed for a day. So it's based on your travel speed as a party, so that I can keep track of your overland movement. And that's why the hexes are scaled to that size.
Overland movement sounds like an answer to a music history test. Oh yes, that was Sylvanus' overland movement in his Second Symphony. You'll be able to identify it in 3 bars of music played at 8:30 in the morning,
Well, yeah.
amongst other pieces of music. Very well.
If y'all was in a real hurry, I think if the weather holds, we could probably make Gaffer in 18 days.
Above table. Wasn't the other person telling us it would take us 29 days to get there?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So they've shaved a full 11 days off of our travel time.
Theoretically, allegedly.
If the weather holds. It's a
And
big
the other
if.
thing, so
Let's see.
most ships that you would hire charter are going to be like the Interceptor and the Black Pearl. These guys are talking like a Trade-Reme. They have a little smuggler's vessel that can move much faster over the. But they can't go out far. They can't go
They skirt
deep water.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stick it to the shallows.
Okay.
Kind of in the right place for them to actually be able to do this. If they were anywhere else, they couldn't really get
Correct.
from here to there.
Kind of up and down the coast.
Um,
Do we have a price yet?
You don't.
Not yet. And how much is this trip going to hurt us?
Well, let's talk business. We's headed there anyway, but 6 bodies is going to slow us down. We rely on light cargo, highly valuable. We deal a lot in drugs and gems. It allows us to move pretty quick. Tell you what, my brother's right. Y'all do look out of place. But there's something about y'all. Do it for 300. All together.
Can I sense motive to see if I feel like they know about some sort of hypothetical bounty on our heads?
Sure.
If I
Sure.
get that vibe. And that's just a perception check, right?
It is a hidden perception check.
Hypothetical bounty vibe.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just doing a vibe check, that's all.
Vesperin says, how about 200 for all of us? And we will defend your ship.
Y'all expect being chased?
You are smugglers.
Yeah. And that's why our ship
Presumably
ain't
what-
got no armor. Its biggest defense is being small and quick and hard to see.
You will have 2 sailors on board now. Again, your ship will be a bit different, but you will have hands. At least 2 to assist. As needed. But again, if you want us to just be...
Cargo.
Sarah's will make eye contact
Okay.
and cast Smolder.
I'm casting Smolder.
Yeah, it's a 0 drop, 0 to cast. It's pretty effective.
250. And you defend our ship, though we won't be seen. And my brother and I will be your personal guards and gaffer. We'll show you around the town.
That is
For a day.
pretty good deal.
250, all of the above. If for whatever reason at sea, we're attacked and we have to defend your ship, the price goes down to 150.
That's already.
You got yourself a deal. Once we're underway, we won't be seen.
I just
You
have a
keep
feeling
saying
about
that.
these things.
You do not know that we are aware of the god of these folks, and he likes to know this.
I just realized how much like that was a we're not actually gambling anything by doing this.
Vesperin says, half now and half when we arrive.
As is prudent and acceptable.
So
When
is
do we
that,
depart?
is that 125 first, or is that
125.
It will be 125. If we get
It'll be-
attacked, it'll be 25 after.
That's the best way to
Okay.
do it.
See, the way I heard that was, given what happened this past Wednesday with Chavis just deciding when to roll natural 20s, I was like, so Chavis is going to force a conflict? I'm like, okay. I guess since he can just do that.
Yeah, Chavis is the secret DM. In our Wednesday night Pathfinder game, his mage's character walked up to the big bad in the room, and the big bad started casting a spell. Well, in Pathfinder, casting a spell has the manipulate trait, and if you're one of those few characters that has reactive strike, opportunity attack, spell casting within range triggers that. So Chavis uses his reaction to slap the guy while he's trying to cast a spell. Misses. No, sorry. Hits.
Does hit.
Hits, and then we tell him, but hey, if you use your hero point, you can re-roll. If you crit, you interrupt the spell casting. Spell casting just fails. He wastes a spell slot. So Chavis says, all right, re-rolls his session hero point, rolls a nat 20, does like 48 damage to the guy, interrupts his
he's
spell.
a two-edged sword with a striking rune.
Yeah, it was
So
a magical moment.
It's 2d12 damage double.
Devin was kind of furious.
That's hilarious.
The thing is that this is not the first time this exact thing has
yeah,
happened.
yeah, that's true. You use your hero point
And the big
to crit fish,
Yeah.
and got it.
The big bad of the last book that we just finished,
Oh, I
it
forgot.
was the same situation.
Because apparently Jonathan can hack Foundry.
Right. Well, no, just you remember how terrible all of our rolls were at the beginning of that campaign?
Yeah. Oh, it's payback.
Yeah.
You set your
rebounds.
Foundry to good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I said
okay.
it good.
All right,
Secret
cool.
setting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we was sticking around to make a little bit extra coin on fishing this morning, but y'all are some big fish, so we can leave whenever you want.
He's actually a plant. He gets very defensive about the.
I can
Is-
make myself look like a fish.
Wow.
It is different.
It's a
If
metaphor.
you eat Kajani as a fish, is it still vegetarian?
It's pesca vegetarian.
Did you just ask that on table?
No, that was clearly Jonathan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Don't
I'm
eat
just
me.
making sure that you didn't turn to the two new friends we just made and go, if you eat my friend
Are you still vegetarian?
while he's a fish, because those are his hit points and he will die as a fish.
Yeah, don't forget, it's not a meat suit. This is not 5e.
No, that was a real Jonathan question. Would it still be like vegetarian?
Yes.
So
Would
we
it
can,
be
we can leave whatever y'all
vegetarian in
want.
the first place?
It's a metaphor. Call him Seaweed. In fact, that's your nickname from now on.
Umi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a name.
And
Yeah,
now you
but
have another one apparently.
I get the impression you don't want to tell me. And that's fine.
You did not ask.
I don't want to know.
Oh,
Perfect. We should leave as soon as possible.
All right,
seaweed
then.
is ready.
Seaweed is ready. So, that being said, if you guys want to get any other supplies or anything, you have a little bit more wiggle room in your timeline now. So, if you want to set a time,
I think that.
or if you're ready,
Well,
you just had,
do we need rations for this trip?
you will want to purchase rations for the ship. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Like 2 weeks.
12?
3 weeks rations.
5?
18 days? Yes. It's a 6-day week? Yes. Yes.
So how much is that?
I don't know. 18 rations. I think they come in 7 because the game assumes a 7-day week like normal folk, but
Yeah. But you're the DM, so how much is a week of rations?
it's however much a week of rations is. I'm gonna rob you of that last day from an accounting standpoint.
Oh, it's listed on the thing. I thought you were just being a dick about
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I don't know it off the top of my head. It's whatever it is in
Ugh.
the game.
Oh.
4 silver pieces.
Huh? 4?
4 silver pieces for a week of rations.
Okay, and we need times 3.
And then times 6.
Hmm?
If we're just gonna, if we should probably just use party funds for that, right?
Yep, that's what it's for.
So
So
4 times
12.
3 times 6. I don't want to think about that. 72
That's
silver pieces.
72 silver, 7.2 gold.
So we will take 2 silver pieces out of here. 70 gold pieces out of here.
7 gold pieces.
7 gold pieces out of here. 6 and 7 gold
I was
pieces.
gonna say,
back
I think that's a
into-
little excessive.
That's epic. I was like that. We just bought a lot of alcohol,
Like,
didn't we?
are you buying your fucking rations from the Regal?
I put back the wrong amount of gold. I'm dumb again. I want 7 left.
Is there a harbor master or some other sort of like authority figure?
Sure.
The sergeant sits up straight.
Um, Vesrin, right before we leave, actually, prior to noon,
Okay.
she will go and see the harbor master and tell them that the Regal. She heard that the Regal is headed for the Gaffer Collective. The Gaffer Town.
Madam, that's a very powerful accusation, if true. Have you any proof?
None at all. I am just telling you of a rumor I heard. It's your prerogative to investigate it as you will. Does he have his sigil displayed?
He does, and so he's the harbor master. A full half of the harbor itself is walled in a short white stone wall, on the other side of which are exclusively Veonian military vessels. This is where the Veonian military fleet of ships is birthed. And beyond them there are a bunch of soldiers. Not as many as you would expect, because many of them have been moved north to Vitrisari, but it is almost exclusively soldiers on that side of the wall. The harbor master's office occupies the space in the like a guardhouse sort of situation in the middle of the wall. So he's got a window on one side, a window on the other. He's kind of in between, but he seems to be of military station. Well, thank you for the tip. His sigil. He has a 48.
Okay, so higher than mine, but so I'm displaying the appropriate amount of deference to somebody who is
Okay, yeah.
an authority above me.
Make a diplomacy check for me, just really quickly.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Could I do local politics instead?
Yes.
Let's see. Blind GM roll.
Okay. Just a rumor you heard?
Purely hearsay. I'm not trying to make more of it than is necessary.
No. I understand. I thank you for the efforts, miss. People like you that keep the city safe. We'll look into it.
Thank you very much. And Vesrin kind of backs out with her head slightly bowed and leaves the guardhouse and walks away snickering.
Okay.
You dastardly you.
You dastardly you. As the rest of you.
What's my alignment?
Neutral. There is no alignment in this game.
Oh. I think true neutral, lawful neutral, maybe that.
They removed alignment in the remaster for a number of reasons. First of all, it's bad.
Hmm.
It's bad. People are all
Yeah,
kinds of things
that
at
is
all
bad,
times.
man.
Fair enough.
Alignment is just makes the game feel like a 1960s comic book. People are really evil and people are really good, and there's no in between. But also, it belongs. Also, more importantly, it belongs to WotC. Alignment is a D&D characteristic.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, we should leave.
All right.
Before the captain of the Regal gives a description of us.
As you head back to where you were planning on meeting with Sensible, just outside of this kind of speakeasy situation in the back of the warehouse, you go to meet up with them. They each have a large canvas backpack on their back. It seems to be stuffed full of fishing equipment and other things. She has a walking stick that is topped with a conch shell. It looks like the roots of the tree that the stick came from actually grew up and around the conch shell. Probably not naturally. It's probably magically made to be that way, but it's a cool effect nonetheless. And he has a like a scimitar, short sword, short kind of cutlass situation. They kind of hoist their bags. All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay. We got about a 2-hour hike. So, we got to sneak out of the city. We don't want anybody following us. Y'all got your walking clothes on?
Vestrin pulls her Terracnida cloak around her.
As does Sarah Joy. Because I have one of those too,
Okay.
included.
Let's see, what was I gonna do? I don't remember. Oh well.
All right. As you all begin to follow them out of the city, you start walking away from the harbor. Really kind of northeast towards the cliff faces. I need for everyone to make a stealth check. I could be convinced that this could be a society check. What you're doing is essentially avoiding notice within the city. So you can either do that by blending in to the local norms and looking like you know where you're at, or by ducking and dodging.
Yeah,
I
you done?
will-
You take the like. Oh,
Follow
wait.
the expert?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, it's not what you were going to say. One of you is an expert in stealth, yes?
It's Kijan, not Kijani. Kai.
Yeah, I'm trained.
Kai is the expert
Okay.
in stealth.
Follow the expert gives you +1.
Plus 2.
2. I
Oh,
would also like to be following the expert.
I
Yeah.
will
I didn't
as
have
well.
that applied, but
Okay. I have to roll for Kai. Kai will not roll society, go figure.
Can I also follow the expert?
No, Jerry, you have to actually be on the call with your video on to follow the expert.
we'll see what's going on to follow.
I'm kidding. Yes, you can follow the
Is Vestra an expert in society?
No, I'm just trained.
Is
I-
that a status? Circumstance? Status?
All right,
It's a
I'm gonna
circumstance.
follow the expert. What does that mean for me?
You add a +2 circumstance bonus
What?
this
To
is
your stealth
Your
check.
Stealth check.
This is blind. Said.
Yes.
Circumstance bonus. Make it a blind GM roll.
Man.
Oh, hold on. Working on it.
And isn't it?
Working on it. Working on it. Here it comes. All right.
All right. Oh, that was your local politics check. That wasn't your. Okay.
Correct. That's my.
Dang.
Is that bad?
I can't
That
tell
bad?
you. This is my poker face. Can't you tell?
My poker face.
Poker face.
face.
Poker?
Poker for liquor.
I barely knew her.
We got up to 9, by the way, which is under par, I believe.
I think that's undercounted. I think you missed some.
It's very
Missed some.
possible.
Um.
Yeah, I talk in my sleep, so.
Oh goodness. All right. As you all head north out of the city, you get towards the outskirts, the little shanty towns. They're still pretty well built. There's not a lot of like extreme and evident poverty here in Imdalayam, but you begin to get out past the last parts that could be called the city and begin just hiking through first rice fields, and those quickly give away to the looming massive plateau cliffside before you. It looks like you mean to walk directly into it, but before long you come upon, as you get closer and closer, there seems to be a path, a crevice you can follow. It leads to a tunnel, not a very big one, not a very long one, short enough that you can see light on the other end of it. You're not going completely underground. You're just cutting off a piece of this, and before you know it, you find yourselves in a very secluded, isolated lagoon. Moss grows all over the high cliffs nearby. It's kind of like a little bit swampy, and there, in the distance, moored in the middle of the lagoon, is a black ship with black sails. It's kind of smaller, and as you kind of break out from within the tunnel, Sin sighs and says, "Ah, there she is. That's the Dappler." And I will.
The Dappler.
The Dappler.
I like it.
I'll reveal that in chat. You continue to follow along the edge of the cliff face. You get to a part where there's a little bitty rowboat tied up on the beach here that you all will climb in and get and make your way over to the vessel. As you do, start to climb in. Everyone roll perception initiative.
What does that mean?
Just regular initiative, sorry.
There is no active encounter.
Jesus Christ, Cameron. Give me just a minute.
Just you
I
just have
forgot
to
that
be
you
prepared.
can't do the thing until I do the thing. Yes?
Veteran says,
Mr. Clean.
by the way, this counts.
What are you talking about?
Technically, we said while we were on the voyage, but I guess it's been
No, Cerebrum specifically said at sea.
That's the sea. We're at it.
Where's the boat?
This is
In
the
I mean,
rowboat.
Tied up at port.
Veteran says, we're about to make 100 gold.
You don't know that you don't know that there's going to be a combat unless you roll a high enough perception to realize that there's a combat. So, roll your secret check, and I'll tell you if you can have that moment.
I still showing there's no active encounter.
Ah, fuck. Hold on.
Roll the dice. I don't have dice. Roll the dice.
I should have just called for regular perception checks, but that would have.
No,
Well,
now there's
I'm
combat.
learning, okay? It's not necessarily combat. It's an encounter.
There's an active combat encounter. So
well,
it's
like
encounter
some,
mode.
like I have +2 to initiative roll specifically, not just perception.
Yeah, okay.
And +2 is everything.
That whole game's built around +2.
Dang it! I only have ones.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Javis on the ones and twos.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2.
Skiddly diddly doo.
Don't you dare count to 3.
5 is
1,
right out.
I can count to
5
1.
is
2,
right
I can
out.
count to 2.
After counting to 3, being the third number reached.
Thou shalt not count to 2, unless immediately proceeding to 3.
A 1, a 2,
A 2?
a 3.
I'm assuming a 12 is shit.
Hey, it just depends. What did everybody else roll? Tofros hasn't rolled yet.
Tofaros.
Would
Oh,
someone roll for me, please?
I do not have that permissions.
I'm sorry, Tofros. I don't know why I thought. Your +2 isn't here either. Something weird is happening with all the bonuses.
I think that the item bonuses actually might be a thing that needs a mod.
Shouldn't
I
be.
think
That's core. Pathfinder core.
it looks like something the PFE2 built is meant to fix because there's some problem. I see something from November at least of that's saying that I don't know how to fix it in this situation that we're talking about now.
I'll update everything soon and we'll see. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Kai, Sen, Kijani, Tofros. You all hear as you're about to, you dally a little bit here at the boat and you're about to climb onto the rowboat and head over to the ship. You all hear footsteps approaching from behind. As you whip your heads around, you can see there is a gentleman wearing sort of like an official officer's coat. It's similar to the uniforms that you saw aboard the Regal. He's a tall man with a pair of very carefully manicured mustaches. And as he walks up, he has 3 guards with him who appear to be dressed like the EMWM Veonian military city guards. As he sees that they've been noticed, he turns to the 3 guards. Ha! There you see, as I said, smugglers. In your fine city, how could you let this happen?
Is this the captain that we
No.
talked to earlier? No, it's a different person.
Correct. I need some music that is okay.
Do these guards have sigils? Scholastic sigils?
Of course they do.
3, 6, and 5, I think they are.
And what are they?
They range between 20 and 30. They should not be hidden anymore. I don't have art for this guy, so I apologize.
So these the Nagaji Wait a minute.
They don't look like this at all. They kind of look like this. They're not wearing this attire. This is just the art that comes with this creature type.
Okay, and those are the guards?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, these are the guards that range between 20 and 30.
Yes. Keep in mind that,
And the
I mean, you would know, and I'll remind you as a player that most of the population of Baonaya are either Nagaji or Vanara. They're serpent folk or monkey folk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it's not at all
and-
uncommon for there to be Vanara.
And this Frenchman does not have a sigil.
He does not, no.
Vestrin steps forward and says, "I'm sorry, are you accosting a citizen on the word of a foreigner?"
I will let you do that, and he will respond, but we are going to jump into not necessarily combat initiative, but the order of turns is going to have precedence so that people can do
Fair
things.
enough.
This is how quickly people notice things.
Hey, Sid.
Yeah.
Before we do, because it's time that I have to go. But if we do break out into combat, Tofros fights the same way he always fights.
Okay, you'll do your
Magnetic.
Yes.
pinions.
yeah magnetic pinions. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I'll see
All
you
right.
guys later.
All right.
Hi, Jerry.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Jerry. And if we could actually just take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back with you guys.
Sure.
God, this is a great
Oh,
time to mix up some
worm.
brownies. Let's go.
Oh, dude. Yo, can you bring me some?
Yeah, man. You're in Greenville? You're what, like 2 hours away? Hop on 26 and come on down here.
I am not even 2 hours away.
I don't know
Like
how.
an hour and a half, probably.
Yeah, hop on 26 and get over here.
Ugh. Actually, I might be 2 hours. I moved to the other side of Greenville.
Yeah, I'm on the far side of Columbia from you two.
Oh shoot. Yeah, it's probably about 2 hours. I've been wanting to make a trip back down to Columbia though. I haven't been in.
There's a group of friends that you may know. I don't think you know, but they're coming to Columbia on Saturday. We're gonna go buy the new commander decks or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna mess around with those. Welcome.
They
Have
look
you
cool.
purchased them already or pre-ordered them? I have a feeling that this one, you likely will not find them for sale today in a shop.
Hi, Columbia. There's a bajillion stores.
That's fair. I know that this one is.
Yeah, this one's had a lot of
I have an egg.
Eyes
I
on
ate my egg. Oh, man, I'm sad about this.
Oh, you can't mix brownies?
No, 'cause I don't have. I ate my egg. Just
At least you didn't get to the point that you got everything in the bowl.
facts. I have done that before. I suppose.
Just
it is-
substitute imagination.
No, but imagination does.
Yeah, it does. Sure.
Imagination does not emulsify as good as egg.
I would beg to differ.
Quote
Yeah, I
channel.
think your imagination's just not.
Quote.
Imagination does not emulsify as well as egg. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could.
Yeah, I'm working from home all next week, so I guess after this I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Eggs.
How late is your grocery store open?
What?
How late is
Probably
your
10
grocery store
o'clock.
open?
It's like 11. It's like a food.
Probably
Man,
11.
everything around me closes at 9.
Is that really? Is that really?
Yeah.
Gosh, words be
I've got a.
Is
hard.
that
Surely
really?
up
Yes.
till at least 11.
I have a Walmart that's open till midnight, but like no grocery stores around me are open past 9.
I really don't know how long the food. I don't generally shop late
Yeah.
as I did in my college days.
I just don't want you to get to the food line and it be closed, and now you don't have egg, and also you've had to leave home with no.
Oh, I would acquire egg. Like if I'm leaving home, I will acquire egg.
I will acquire egg. Home
Egg.
left, egg acquired.
for sure. Who are we missing? Jerry. Jerry just left.
And Age.
There's also a different item that he might actually want. I messaged him because he just asked for he knew he wanted the athletic, but there's an item from Rage of Elements that's a spell heart that I think that he would want instead.
Spell hearts are. Oh, well, that might be fine. Just let me know, because I'm using those
It is not in the. Yeah,
for plot.
cool. Okay. It's called a spiny lodestone if you want to look at it.
A spiny
is very-
lodestone.
It is very Topheros.
Magnetic pinions.
It casts needle darts. And also gives you the athletics things I said.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Each of the soldiers is equipped with a spear and a wand. They appear to have their wands drawn. I am sorry, Vesrin. I was in the middle of telling you that you couldn't talk when I decided that you could, and I was thinking about something else, and I don't remember what you actually said to the man.
Oh, I wasn't addressing the Frenchman at all. Actually,
okay.
I was addressing the 3 soldiers.
Okay.
I say to them, "Excuse me, are you accosting a group of citizens on the word of a foreigner?"
Madam. That vessel behind you. In the cove, that's the Dappler. A wanted smuggling vessel. Can you explain why you're here?
I'm sorry, do I not have free reign to travel wherever I please?
No. Not if you intend to break the law.
There's no evidence I intend to break the law. Being in proximity to a wanted vessel is no evidence of a crime.
And in the company of its captains?
I'm sorry.
Johnny's gonna step up to Vezrin and in a not so hushed voice intentionally say, Madam, you might be good to remind them that we are on strict orders from the Manigal estate himself. Master Loquin would be very sad if you were waylaid.
Thank you, Kiki. Excuse me. Thank you, Kiki. As my traveling companion has just reminded me, my party and I are on orders from the Manigal estate. I assume that you're familiar with Master Manigal.
He hesitates slightly, and the crewman from the Regal behind him says, "Please, you're going to let these
Excuse me, citizens are
slavers
talking.
and black market drivers just name drop you like that?"
It seems to me that only one among us has been accused of a crime, and that is you, sir. You would do well to be quiet.
Make a
Sargent will step forward at that point.
intimidation check.
Can I help? Can
You
I use
can.
the help action? Okay, since he's trying to coerce, does this count? Do I get a +2?
I'd say that you're not coercing
Okay, that's fair.
in this case.
Johnny is going to use his session hero point.
Okay. On a help action, I question the wisdom. The best you could do is a +1.
That's true. That's true.
The best you could do is a +2 for him, but
True.
1s and 2s.
I am going to use my session hero point.
okay. The whole game's built around +2s.
Plus your 2.
Okay. With a natural 20.
Ooh.
Let's go.
The guard in front looks back. Madam, if it is true that you have nothing to do with these nefarious things, then the twins we will arrest, and the rest of you can come back with us to the city to sort this out. I'm sure that there's just been a misunderstanding.
I
They
cannot
step
allow
forward.
you to arrest them.
So be it.
They have been hired on in an effort to further our mission direct from the Manigal estate. You cannot arrest them.
Madam, if employing someone served as a loophole to prevent them from being arrested, it will be done more often. Act now. Be reasonable.
Johnny stands up straight. And then hunches. And gets into like position. Like he's not fucking around anymore.
And with that, we're gonna switch to combat. Kai is first.
Oh fuck! I do have this one, and I do know how to play a monk because it's
Run, Bat, run.
yeah.
Run, Bap. Run, Bap.
Move
Run,
back.
run, Bap.
Run.
Yeah, if it's like the we're drawing weapons here, he doesn't feel like he's gonna throw hands first. I never want to make the beastman be that person, but you know what? He's gonna make himself be that person. So 10.
Yeah. De-escalation.
15.
Did you try mental health?
Wait, my mystic armor is not actually
Yeah, 15. 20.
on me, and it should be.
Yes, I see.
Got it.
Is it
Okay.
actually working?
It appears to be. My AC is now 19,
Yes, okay.
which I think is correct.
Yes, that seems right.
Action move. Action stance. Action.
Flurry.
Flurry of blows.
Fury of blows.
I realized that.
Double right click to target.
Thank you. That Rangers play a very similar way to this, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
And I put that together until I was like, oh.
That will miss the guard.
I think that he doesn't want to.
He has another attack as part of flurry.
No, yeah. I think that he wants to do this because we might as well, right?
That will miss
he
harder.
does, yeah, he does miss. Okay. Well, fine then. How about that one?
That one will hit the guard.
Bop. He just like hits him like it is like this hit that he like misses whatever this person, but it's like he hits like a palm to the forehead.
Ah!
Uh,
Citizen, stand down.
Combat's not started yet.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Stand down.
Sin says, "Oh God, fuck it."
I kind of love them. I kind of love the two of them.
He is going to pull a dagger and throw it at the soldier. Ranged dagger. Strike. Roll. He unfortunately misses. And now he is unarmed. He will use his third and final action to rush up to the guy.
Throw a net.
Johnny!
Okay, let's see. I think he would have cover from me if I did it from here.
Yes.
If I did it from here, would he?
No.
Okay. So Johnny will use all of his movement for 1 square.
Okay.
And then look at Bosun and go. Why is
Bosun
it
is
named Nave?
worth noting, and maybe it's that's a nautical term for his position on the ship. He is the
okay.
bosun. That's not his name.
Okay.
But yeah, I know who you're talking
He
about.
looked at him and goes, "Wiser men may have kept their mouth shut," and casts exploding earth on him.
Okay. Tell me what this do. He makes fortitude save.
It makes the earth
explode.
explode.
He fails. Is this a basic?
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
No. That's for later in the spell. I make an attack at him first, a spell attack.
Okay. Well, he failed. If that happens later. I didn't read the full description. Oh, I can do that in this game. Fuck.
I did.
That hits. Guys, D&D
Okay.
is bad now. In Foundry, I should say. It's bad for many reasons, but in Foundry, it's really frustrating.
I believe that.
You can't even
Okay.
open the spell.
If you
from the
hit,
chat.
you deal 4d6 bludgeoning damage plus 1d6 bludgeoning splash damage.
46.
I hope so. That'd be nice.
So you didn't critical, so he
and
doesn't
then he
make
falls
this.
prone.
He doesn't fall prone. On a critical hit, double the initial damage, but not the splash
Oh,
damage,
oh,
and the
on
target
the
you
critical,
hit must
on the
succeed
critical,
at a
that's
fortitude
right.
saving throw or fall prone.
Yep. Okay, so that.
Splash, so you're gonna hit Kai and Sen.
Oh, how big is the splash?
Splash is 5 feet. It's
Is he targeting the Nagaji soldier or the Frenchman?
No.
oh, the Frenchman. You're right. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I actually deal any extra damage with the splash, unless he takes extra damage from it.
Yeah, he's within the wait.
It looked like he did based on the text of the spell.
Splash weapon within 5 feet of the target. So, including the target. So splash is him plus 5 feet around him.
Nice. So 22 damage.
22.
Bludgeoning damage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ah! And I quote.
Again.
This guy is going to rush forward. Wait, no he's not. I think he can do this from here. He is going to use his wand. For the purposes of this, just go with me here.
Okay. I don't know how magic works.
Well, no, so here's the thing. He doesn't have a wand on his stat block. He has a bow, but there's no way that Veonian people would have a bow. So he has a wand of mundane missile. It fires an actual arrow from the end of it. And he has to roll to hit with it. He is going to target Sen. Naturally, the actual known criminal here. Roll to hit. He does miss. Does he attempt again? Yeah, he'll attempt again. That's a bad roll in particular. Oops. Also misses. He won't do anything with his final action. Brings us to Topharos. Does someone have control of Topharos?
No.
Okay. Topharos will stride. He will action channel elements. As part of that same action, he will elemental blast at range. It's a one action elemental blast targeting this guy. What's the range? Surely he's within range. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's 30 feet. Anybody know? Kineticists, people?
For his ranged attack?
Elemental
30.
blast. 30?
I think so.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Unless you have the air element, which is 60.
Right.
Okay, he'll target the first soldier then.
Oh, fire is also 60, but neither of us have that. So.
Boo, 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 boo. He hits.
He has a way to make it longer. Just he can't do it on this one.
Right. He can do the weapon infusion. Right.
Yep.
For 7. And I guess he will do that again. Wait, is weapon infusion a free action?
It is a free. It's the reason he can't do it is because it has. He has to do it before he
Yes,
takes
yes,
the
yes,
action,
yes.
and he has to be in.
If you're
the
yeah,
stand
I gotcha.
to do it.
If your next action is elemental blast, choose a weapon shaped form to take. Okay, yeah, he'll use this. Apply effect. He'll get the ranged weapon infusion. And then he will target the other guy with a multiple attack penalty. And miss. Okay, that's the end of Topher's turn. Brings us to Saradwin.
All right. So, just so I'm there. Which one is the? Oh, they're labeled. They're labeled.
Yes, there are
Both
soldiers,
some-
and then the regal. I'll make some art for him before next week. Unless you finish this combat.
You won't need it. It's fine. So you cannot take this action when the game is currently paused.
Game's not paused, bro.
I will
Yeah, you need to
refresh the
redo.
screen.
Set your foundry to good.
Yeah.
I will
Oh, it's
All
rainstorming
right.
here now.
That's interesting. Boom. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30?
5.
What's that?
Is that your second diagonal?
That was my third diagonal.
Okay, then you're right.
And I-
Yes, 30.
Yeah. And Saradwin will strike with Kopesh.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing here?
The Kopesh is a lethal weapon.
We're not trying to be lethal.
You don't. Wait.
You can do that. It's a -2.
-2 to your attack roll.
Yeah,
Hit with-
it's
hit
the
with a
same
blunt
thing
side.
as. Yeah, it's like lethal trait. The lethal trait is on every weapon, so it's not there, but it is the same, but opposite of the non-lethal trait.
Right.
Okay. So
-2 to your circumstance bonus.
I mean, I just
Right.
pointed that out because it is entirely up to you. I just wanted you to know.
I just want to make sure that I'm vibing with the party. There we go. Roll.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah. Critical non-lethal. I did
Yeah.
did the -2.
Yeah. See that?
All right.
So important.
All right.
I think if you do a certain amount of damage, he
That's not technically a rule. I have played that way before, but
But not if they literally called the non-lethal. You critically succeed at what you're trying to do. It feels bad to.
Yeah. So
You-
I bop him on the head.
yeah, you turn the flat of the blade against, like, and just kind of slap him with it, and you knock him out cold. He drops. Sin looks at
Alright.
you. Hot damn.
Saratwin, no time to smolder. Uses his third action to 5, 10. I really am sorry about this. Truthfully, I really wish that this could have been a different situation. But honestly, we are here because of your actions, not necessarily ours. This could have been completely avoided.
And
I will smolder and end my turn.
and he is knocked out. That brings us to Vestron.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit, let me target somebody. Of course, I'm going to target the Frenchman because
Yeah. Fantasy French. He's not he's from Fantasy France.
fantasy the
Fantasy
Feywild. I'm going to cast Frostbite.
Mm-hmm. Is this a attack roll? No, it's a saving throw.
Yeah, he has to make a basic fortitude saving throw.
Perfect. He does succeed, but not critically, so he'll take half damage.
Okay. Roll damage. So I'll take 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast Shield.
Perfect.
And that is the end of my turn.
Did you roll initiative for the bosun?
I thought I did. Somehow he got removed from combat. Okay,
It was because of the fear.
He's been holding his turn this whole time. He did roll at the top of initiative.
He was stunned by Vesrin's cutting words.
So many different actual realistic mechanical keywords used in that sentence that don't actually realistically apply.
No, he's done 3.
I know what I
And
said.
with his cutting words, yes. We ported it over from 5e. This guy's gonna target Saradwin with his mundane missile wand.
Hmm.
No, he'll spend an action to switch his weapons and pull out his runed spear, and does this have reach?
Spears do, I think.
It's a rancier, realistically, and it does have reach, so that's great. So he will get here and target you with his weapon. Attack! Yeah! That will hit you. He'll roll damage. That's 10 points of damage. And that's all of his actions. So now we're to Oleander.
Belly oxen free.
I'm definitely striding. I just don't know if I'm trying to tumble through or not.
Yeah, okay.
I need to be on this one. 5, 10, 20, 5, 30. I would be on my... I don't have another guy. This is the only place I might as well. I will not tumble through because I can't make that be a thing in any way. I will then faint. One point. Did I take this item? No, I did not take this item. I took the other item. Not have an item bonus to this currently.
That will
I
not
shouldn't.
succeed.
That should be blind, but because I didn't do it blind, I won't use my hero point. Wait, is this the thing that I do this blind usually, right? I don't care either way. I'm not doing it.
Faint?
Yeah.
Unless it says so in the ability, I don't see any reason it should be blind.
Okay.
It's like an attack roll.
It
You're
might
rolling against a
say it
specific
somewhere.
difficulty class. Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I technically have to draw my sword.
All right, Sybil is going to measure carefully. Target this guy over here, and she's going to cast Hydraulic Push.
You call that to the chat?
Yeah. She does hit with a regular success. Let me check that. Yeah. Regular success, so she's going to roll 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Which is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Why did Sybil take 9 points?
Equal and opposite actions. Hashtag physics.
And then she is going to I still have both of them selected, that's the problem. She is going to run over here behind this wall and take cover. Brings it to the top of the round. The bosun is going to pull his long, mostly ornamental looking saber. You fuck. And will attack Oleander. He will miss Oleander. He will attempt a multi-attack penalty against Oleander. And miss even worser. And then he will do a gentle flee. Neither of you has reactive strike, correct?
I don't believe so.
Correct. Not till like level 8.
Kai.
In my next... Oh, that's me again. In my next archetype. What is his thing that makes him go fast?
Warp step.
Does he have that? Does not have that on his character sheet. He has it there on his character sheet. Okay, got it. It does it that way.
I don't know.
I see where I found where it was.
Yeah, it's an ability.
It is not. He doesn't. Yeah, it is on. It is on a spell thing. It is.
Right. I didn't want him to have to worry about.
Yeah.
The spell slots section of the sheet for one thing. I guess technically he could eventually have key focus points, focus spells. So, in fact, it's somewhat likely that he will have focus spells. Focus spells are great.
Yeah.
Only if you focus.
Can you do that without crossing through anyone's face, right? Yeah. Cool. Bird. Cat dash.
So the enemy is difficult terrain to climb over his body.
Even his body. Okay. Let's see. So maybe not. I mean, we'll be able to get there still, but is there a better spot to want to be? No, these are both 40 feet, and that one goes through two things.
So yeah, you'd be one back. You could target these guys.
I don't know if he wants to. Actually, yeah, he does. Because if
That's the only person in the party who natively
will,
does.
Yeah. It's like, if there's
non-lethal.
somebody who's actually just doing their job, yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, because he does non-lethal attacks.
Yeah. Without having to declare them.
Without having to take a penalty for them.
He can make the lethal attacks, but the other thing. Is it supposed to be the tiger claw that I attack with?
Yes.
Or... Did target, good.
6 points.
Oh, isn't he also supposed to do something with a stunning fist?
He does not just right now. Yeah, he makes a fortitude save. He succeeds that fortitude save. Maybe get that second hit. That does hit. I think he only has to make the fortitude save once per turn.
I
think it's if you hit him with either.
Yep. Yeah, I think that totally. I think that makes sense. And then second action. Oop, not without that. I guess. He doesn't really have a.
I mean, he's got his weapon is agile. He could go for the multiple attack
I was
penalty.
just trying to think if he wanted to step to get out of the way a little bit, but no. I think I'll do that. With a +2.
Just barely misses.
End his turn.
All right. That brings us to Sen. You can get right here. Targeting this guy. No compulsion about fucking him up. He will attack him. Well, he'll have to get here and then pull out his scimitar and then attack him. Rolls to hit. That hits. Rolls damage. 4 points of damage. And that's all of his actions, because he had to pull out a different weapon. Brings us to Kijani.
Yeah, Kijani. What is the range on that? Kijani is going to Thunder Strike the bosun. So that's a basic reflex save.
Okay. Sorry, didn't actually fully hear what you said at first. I was like, what? Basic reflex save. He will succeed critically with a nat 20.
Oh.
Taking no damage. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'll move. Oh, maybe not.
Wolf.
Your puppy dog.
BJ immediately stared at me. I've disturbed the pup.
Sorry about Penny.
Penny!
Please don't apologize about your dog. My dog barks in my mic almost every day.
It's still rude.
I'm sorry that happens. I appreciate that. I appreciate your patience with me.
Not to you. I don't think that you're rude for having a dog that barks. I think Penny's being rude right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's my turn. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, this guy is going to attempt to subdue Kai. He'll have to take the action to swap weapons, and then he'll attack with his melee weapon. That will hit. He will do 7 damage. He's going to attempt multiple attack penalty against Kai. That will hit. Nice. Dealing 13 damage. Really caught Kai off guard. He's just essentially impaled his leg, his upper thigh, and he's bleeding profusely. Blood matting in his feathered legs feathers. The soldier is now going to wait. Would he have hit on that? Yes. Okay. He is then going to stride. Quickly realizing this, he should not have taken this fight. Perhaps. And then we will come to Topharos. Topharos. Does he have a... No, he doesn't have focus spells. That's not how this works. He has junction feats, right? Where would he find magnetic? Okay, right here. Magnetic pigment.
In his
Small
act.
piece of
His
metal.
action.
Yeah. So what's the cost of this? Oh, he just loses. It's an impulse attack.
It's an overflow, is what's the cost of it.
Yeah, he loses this. He can target 3 things. Yes, he will do this. It's within 60 feet. Let me measure. He'll have to walk a little bit. Yeah, okay, cool. Now he can target them all. He will magnetically pinion them. This is, okay. Make ranged impulse attacks against 3 targets within 60 feet of you. Gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll against any target wearing metal armor or made of metal. Alright, well that won't affect any of them. All 3 attacks count towards your multiple attack penalty, but doesn't increase until after all 3 attacks. Alright, nice. Impulse attack, roll. Against the first one. That will hit. Rolls piercing damage, which is 4d4 of various varieties. Oh, oops, he is going to kill this guy. With a metal impaled needle.
Which guy? The
guard.
Nagachi soldier right there? Okay.
Yeah. He will make his second impulse attack. I don't know why it's not rolling. Oh, because I had 2 targets selected somehow. That will hit. He will roll damage on this guy. 8 points of damage. Wow, really low. And then he will roll for the last guy. Impulse attack. Impulse attack. Impulse attack. Do the impulse attack. Jesus Christ. Does not want you rolling. Is it outside of range? Should we tell me that, right? No, it's in range. Here we go, roll. That's a hit. He's rolling pretty well on his hits here. For 11 points of damage. And that'll be it for his turn. Brings us to Saradwin.
Right, so Saradwin is going to cast Stabilize on the one that might have died, or is probably dying.
This guy, yes.
Yeah, so that has been cast on him. Saradwin is then going to look back at Vesserin and say, we can't let them get away, but we don't need them dead. And cast Guidance for her.
Guidance, okay.
I agree. Oh, fuck.
And that will be, is that it for your turn, Siri?
That is my turn.
Above table, are we trying to prevent the guards from leaving and we don't care about the Frenchmen, or are we trying to kill the Frenchmen? Because I have not actually technically taken a hostile action against any of the guards yet.
I was intent on silencing the Frenchmen and letting the guards go.
Any other opinions?
I'm fine with letting them all go personally.
The Frenchman's not leaving here alive.
Okay.
I have no strong feelings towards that.
I do. But the question is about the Nagaji soldier that's almost gone.
I think that they're gonna bring back reinforcements, so stopping them would be good. But if you can do it,
I feel like
without
we'll be
killing them-
gone before that
Yeah,
happens.
why does it matter? They're
We'll
not
be
gonna
gone.
gone.
The problem is that they can say that they were attacked by and give descriptions of each one of us. And if they give descriptions of each one of us, those who are looking for us, I guess, like, if we can delay them giving descriptions of us by even a few hours, that gives us a little bit more lead time. Then,
I mean, if we
we
want
just
to be,
let-
yeah.
So what's going to be best?
Maybe,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean,
maybe
gonna
we could
try
do
to-
something similar to like what we did with Elegance, and like bring him back, like tie him up and bring him up to health and have a conversation like, hey, we have a very important mission. Like we're letting you go. Please, like, we did not want hostility, but nothing can stop us. Nothing is allowed to stop us. So, we're gonna leave you here.
At that point, I don't even need to talk to him. We're gonna tie him up and leave him here, and they're gonna get found again. I think it's a better way to.
Ollie's after me. Okay. I'm going to cast Sleep on the injured Nagaji soldier.
Each creature in the area, it's a 5-foot burst.
So could he do it in the middle of the two of them?
A burst always happens at a vertex.
At a vertex, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it would be up to 4 squares. They're just far enough apart to not be able to get both of them.
Yeah, I'll target it there, I
okay.
guess.
Each creature in the area becomes drowsy and might fall asleep. A creature that falls unconscious from the spell doesn't fall prone or release what it's doing. The spell doesn't prevent creatures from waking up due to a successful perception check, limiting its utility in combat. He were roll. He fails, but does not critically fail, so he falls unconscious.
Okay.
If still unconscious after 1 minute, he wakes up automatically, and then loud noises could still cause him to be awakened, per the last sentence in the spell description.
Yes.
I will put him to unconscious. He's just like standing.
God damn it, I hate to burn 2 first rank spells in one. I'm gonna cast Force Barrage against Bosun for 1 action.
Okay.
So it should be 1d4 plus 1.
Okay. Roll le damage.
Come on. That's not what I wanted. God damn it.
Okay.
He's still near death.
Yes. Yep.
Alright, that's all 3 of my actions, I think.
Hmm. This guy is unconscious but stabilized. Brings us to Oleander.
Goodness. 5, 10.
Scuffle on the beach.
We get to do a fun little thing here, where I get to play with the rules. I have, if I successfully tumble through, I will have enough movement to get through him. If I
What?
don't success,
You get extra movement when
I
you tumble through?
I will get yes, I'll get panache, and the panache trigger. It's a weird layering effect where I will get the speed if I need it, but if I don't get panache, then it treats it as a fail. But it is still a success. That makes sense.
No, but just do the thing.
I'm going to try
You're gonna
to make
Flank. Set up for flanking. Tumbling through him.
yes, which is a which button is this? I'm looking for it. Tumble through. Tumble through. Extra check.
And that's
get that
against
target.
his reflex DC.
Yes.
That is a failure.
Cool. So it didn't matter anyway.
You attempt to tumble and he. What the devil are you doing?
You shouldn't have followed us. You did know that you had to have known you were interfering with business from from a bounty hunter. This is a terrible idea, and that will be a demoralize
Okay.
attempt.
Yeah, roll that.
I'll target him this time.
Will DC?
I'd like to re-roll that.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to re-roll that too.
But I mean, maybe you can. I don't know.
I can't.
Okay.
Well, fucking fine. Let's use it. You know what? Let's not. Let's just kind of try to attack him.
Okay.
I'll let someone else be the one that tries to kill him. I wasn't gonna hit him anyway. He wasn't off guard. I don't have that. I did have that listed, but that was an accident. I've been very useful this fight, guys.
Dude, as Adrian in the fight against The one that Chavis won by himself? I was also useless. Alright.
Why did I feel like an attack?
Sybil's gonna rush out here. Realize that there's not a lot left to do. Check her spell list. 30 foot. Ugh. Yeah. She is not like a fighting person. Yeah, she's just gonna run back. She can't reach anything. Brings us to the bosun. I did not expect you to actually defy the city guards, you laggard. And he will attack Oleander with his sword. And miss. Attack with
Hold on.
multiple attack penalty.
People who unironically say the word laggard can't hit Oleander. Come on, be real.
If it says my AC was 21, it should have been 20.
He hits you. He critically hits you.
Okay, then it might matter then too. Yeah.
He critically hits you with a D20 with a 20.
Yep. I'm not nimbly dodging the second one because I have to do it on the first one.
18 points piercing. So he sees you kind of dodging around. He reads your movements and like leads you and sinking his saber deep into your ribs.
Itch.
It's
And he'll go for the -10. He could roll another natural 20. And he does. So let's roll that up here real quick.
Guys, I've done real good this fight.
This is problematic.
22 points. Catching you off guard from the first ribbing, he comes around and slashes you across the front, catches your jugular, but doesn't quite behead you because the blade nicks your collarbone. But you go down. There's visible like muscle trachea going on in your neck.
visible muscle
Oh,
trachea.
and that was, yeah, it did everything right. It applied to dying 2. Good. I'm dying 2 because I went down to a critical
To a
hit.
critical hit.
God damn it.
That's the end of his turn.
You daggum right it is.
Brings us to Kai.
Hey,
You're Kai.
have
Can
you?
you do?
Will you move Oleander's initiative to where just
Before the bosun.
Before it-
Yeah, so 29. Where's Ollie? Here we go.
the bottom? I changed position by 1 person. Kai was going to do this to himself, but instead do this to Oleander. Use battle medicine.
Yes.
Treat wound.
DC is 15.
Yeah. Correct.
And we'll call it after
He
that. We
has-
actually probably should not have started this next round, given the time. But
If you want to hold off and let it'll be the top
no,
of
go
round
ahead and do the
4.
battle medicine. There's not really a better option.
Okay.
I don't want to leave that where it is.
He has an item bonus for the healer's gloves. Oh,
Mhm.
or he could use the healer's gloves. What is that? I'll do this one because I know what this does.
Success.
Critical success.
Critical success for 19
With
points
the item
of
bonus.
healing. Yeah, barely making it.
Oh, nope, not that way.
What was Kai at?
I just undid it, so it should be fine.
Okay.
He probably should have been at full, I think. I don't think he's been hit. I don't think he was hit.
Kai?
I might have just... I could be wrong, but I might have...
No. Yeah, Kai was hurt.
Okay. Then I just undid it. Then he's at whatever he should be.
He immediately swoops down on you. His kind of leather... It's like a white leather with runes stitched into the back. They begin to glow as he breaks out some gauze and immediately wraps it around your neck. There's clearly some magic going on here. Like, standard treat wounds, even battle medicine would not heal such a critical mortal wound. But your skin begins to stitch. It's still bleeding, still raw, but you take in a gasp of breath through your recently opened throat and cough up a bunch of blood and phlegm and hike yourself up on your elbows. Bosun is like,
that was a mistake. He's not flanked because I'm prone, right? Or is he still flanked even when I'm prone?
I think that you just have to be able to make an attack.
Yeah.
Flanking.
I can sneak attack with my fist.
You and your ally must be opposite side of the creature. A line drawn between you must cost the species. Additionally, both of you and your ally must be able to act. You must be wielding melee weapons to be able to make an unarmed strike. You can't be under any effect to prevent you from attacking. You must both have the enemy within reach. If you are wielding a reach weapon, use that reach instead. You can still flank from prone.
Cool. I don't think that he has anything with
Well, you hit by 0. You hit exactly on his armor class because of flank.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I already rolled. So that one misses anyway.
This is
The second one.
flurry of blows.
Yeah.
All right, 5 points on that first one.
And he missed the second one.
Yep. All right. We're gonna call it there for tonight, guys. We will go ahead and end the stream, and then do some brief discussion about whether or not we're gonna play next week. But yep. Thanks for joining. Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye.